Hey guys, so I have a lot of favorite knives, and this is a new favorite of mine. This one's pretty special, so stay with me. This is the CacheBlade by Zerco Knives, and it's going to have a M390 stainless steel. That's considered a super steel. It has really high corrosion resistance, high hardness, and it holds an edge for a very long time because of that hardness. It also has some jimping there for the thumb for extra grip, and it's going to have a 90-degree spine on the back of that knife as well right here, so you can strike a ferrocerium rod to make sparks and make a fire. Yep, nice sharp 90-degree spine. Also the bottom pommel has a 90-degree angle on it as well, so you can use that bottom pommel or that back end of the tang to strike a ferro rod as well. Right here is a lever that you can open to remove this handle and reveal a hidden kind of cache area to hide different items. In this case, this is a stainless steel cache lighter actually. You can just unscrew this really quick and you can see that this is a fully functional lighter, and this thing is awesome. I was really impressed with this. Very, very impressive machining. And not only do you have the lighter option, but you also have a little cache container as well. So stainless steel as well, same kind of design, but inside you can store tinder like this or other things. Probably put some money in there or various other little materials that you want to carry around with that knife. So very, very impressive design. This is super unique. And it's also multifunctional, which I'm a big fan of anything that's multifunctional when it comes to outdoor gear and supplies. And here's actually a quick tip on how to alter the internal space of that cache for your items to help with noise discipline. So I added this little piece of essentially cotton tinder that you can get from zercoknives.com where this knife is sold. But as you can see here, there is a little bit of space that allows you to easily get the items in and out. However, if you listen, you can hear a little bit of noise. If you're working with the knife quite hard, you can hear a little bit of rattling. So if you don't want to hear any of that noise at all, I just went ahead and took one of those tinder plugs and I just shaved a small little slice of it basically, and I added that inside that cache, and that gave me just enough to fill that space a little bit more, and then it makes the sound not noticeable at all. There's no rattling. So you could use this, or you could use probably any little piece of cotton or a little piece of leather or something just to put in there, and then that'll be a much snugger fit. Still easy to get out, but then you won't hear any rattling or noise. It'll help with that noise discipline. So that is an option for you. Hopefully that helps you. So anyways, give me a full-tang knife. The blade itself is 3.5 inches, very sharp, and the overall length is a little bit over 8 inches long. It is very, very sharp right out the gate. Can easily shave paper. I didn't try shaving my hair, but I'm sure it could shave the hair off my arms. And it comes with a nice Kydex sheath. Also, you can get the Ferro-rod attachment option as well. And I love Ferro-rods. They're one of my favorite fire making tools. And a safe way to use it is you can grab it like this and use that back pommel to go ahead and strike that Ferro-rod like that. Or you can pin your hand and pull the rod back as well. But you do want to grab it like this with your right hand and not come too close like that, because the sparks could burn your hand. So make sure you're getting a good grip like so. You put your thumb there for extra pressure, and then you can use the bottom of this knife to make fires. Here's a fire plug that you can get from their website. You just fluff that up, open it up, expose those fibers, and then you can strike your rod and make some sparks. Not too hard at all. Took me a few strikes. It wasn't my first one, but anyways, you get the idea. It's another option to have to strike those ferro rods, which I'm a fan of. Anyways, you got some instructions as well that come with the box. Different ways to use the tinder, different specs on the knife as well. If you want to screenshot that, go ahead. Otherwise, yeah, it's got general information that you can look at, how to operate it, different ways to carry with that sheath. And speaking of the sheath, it's got those soft loop mounts, so you're able to use these loops to attach it to molly gear, like your backpack or any kind of molly webbing. You can also attach it to your belt, obviously. Scout carry, I'll probably carry it at the 3 o'clock sometimes, maybe scout carry as well. And here actually is another tip. So as you can see, if you take the handle off, you have to put it down, you know, but you can also put a nice little lanyard on there. That way when you remove the handle, it all stays together. So if you're out in the field, this is a lot more convenient. You don't want to lose that handle, and you can just keep everything nice and snug together. You can put it back, boom. So this is a snake knot I did. Not too difficult to YouTube it, figure out how to do that. Otherwise, you can do any old kind of little lanyard that you want. But I like that idea. It keeps everything together. And also, guys, on the website, there is different handle colors available, so you have options to choose which one you like most. And you can also choose between stonewash finish or a polished finish as well. So this is a premium knife, guys, M390 steel with a nice, unique cache internal multifunctional area. And I'm liking it a lot. It's a very impressive knife. The owner is also a Air Force veteran like myself, and I do want to support him. This was a Kickstarter knife at first, and now it is actually finally released to the public. So go ahead and check out ZercoKnives.com. The company is based out of Montana, as far as I know. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, take care. Bye-bye.